It's Monday, October the 27th, and you're listening to the Three Nerds in a Basement podcast. I'm Vince.
I'm Blavin.
I'm Anthony.
And this is the Geek Chic Culture Show, where we talk about all the cool things in the world. This week's episode is your standard fare of picks and weeks and everything in between. How you guys been?
Pretty good.
Fantastic.
I don't believe either of you.
So good.
That's quite a lie.
Why is it a lie?
Because I just don't believe you guys are happy. I think you guys wake up and you're like, this miserable world, I wish it would end.
Whoa!
Then I can take a shower and I'm like, whoa.
Rainbows and butterflies!
Yeah, I'm all clean. Let's get this day started.
You get out, you're like, yeah, that sounds so bad. Just some axe on me.
Maybe I overreacted a little bit.
It's like 5 minutes.
But if I don't get a shower,
Ugh.
no bueno.
No, you know.
Have you ever left your house in the morning without taking a shower?
Only to then immediately come back and take a shower. Like, so the other day, my dad called me and he's like, I need you to come over and help me back up this computer. And I'm like, it's 8 a.m.
Mm-hmm.
Like, no. And he's like, do it. So I woke up, like, I just put on shorts, the t-shirt I was wearing the other day. And I quickly did it as fast as I could. Oh, God. Because I felt so gross. And then, like, I probably did a crappy job. But then I just immediately drove home, took a shower. Like I'm never outside for the day.
You should do it.
No, it's fucking gross.
You should try it.
My hair gets so greasy.
Just once.
Like, I have, like, natural gel in the morning. Like, I could just mold my hair.
You should do it just once.
No.
How would you survive, I guess, backpacking then? Would you be able to do it?
Probably, like, try and camp out near a lake of some sort.
Yes.
So you need to douse yourself with H2O.
Yeah, just douse. As long as
you just need water.
I just need water. Like, I just need to, like, feel like something's coming off. It's just, I think it's just a mental thing.
It must be, because nothing comes off without soap.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Well, that's a shame. What about you, Blavin?
Go.
Never taking showers ever?
Do things without showering?
That's a yes.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
I can be as stinky as possible.
Oh, man.
Hygiene? What's hygiene?
Hygiene? What's hygiene? Son?
Would you guys ever go outside without brushing your teeth?
I have.
I have as well.
Won't lie.
What?
I have.
And your point is...
No, that's gross.
I'm not gonna talk
There's
to
some
anyone.
days you're just like, oh man, I'm already 10 minutes late for work. I can totally, just skip here, and all that.
I just become later.
Yeah, no, sometimes that doesn't work out. Like on exam days.
Yeah.
Oh, I know.
Oh.
No way.
One time I was late for an exam
No
and I took
way.
a shower.
Wow.
That seems awful. That seems not worth it.
How'd you do on the exam?
I got a 50?
That,
It's okay.
you would have gotten a 55.
Do you think you could have benefited from the extra 30 minutes?
I would have. It was a 2-hour exam.
Uh-huh.
I was an hour late.
Holy shit. Oh, you take long showers.
I rushed that shower though.
Oh,
No, but I woke up.
Doesn't
way
matter.
late.
That's a guaranteed 20 minutes you could have had.
Yeah, that was. Yeah, I
That's
could
no
have.
bueno.
I could have had an extra half an hour, or like an extra hour there.
I don't know. You don't sometimes just look at your toothbrush and be like, man, this is all part of the corporate agenda. I'm not going to brush my teeth today. You just leave.
The man is putting this baking soda in my
Toothpaste?
mouth.
That's a fucking conspiracy.
Only baking soda? No, like I brush my teeth in the shower.
As do I.
Man, you guys are so efficient.
Yeah.
You guys don't like brush your teeth with music on and then pretend it's a mic?
No, I already take a long enough time in the bathroom. I don't think I could afford.
Do you do that thing where you put
myself.
your hand on your shower and you act like, something's like, water pouring down, you put your hand on the tiles and like, my life.
Sometimes.
Just to be dramatic, even though
just
there's
to
no
be
one,
like, and I just laugh to myself.
because there's no one watching.
Yeah.
Yo, they're so tragic though, eh?
Yeah, when it gets all foggy, I'm just like, ugh, and then the drips like go down off your handprint, and it's like, oh, this is either a horror movie, or B.
You guys have too much fun in your showers.
We do, don't we?
Yeah.
Not efficient at all.
Totally not efficient at all.
I agree.
What's life without fun?
Leah.
The
No F.
lie?
Lie.
It's a lie. Life without fun is a lie. Oh, so deep.
So deep.
Welcome to my slam poetry hour.
Okay.
Yeah, Anthony slam poetry is what he's doing next. All right.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. You know what else isn't fun?
What?
The tone of that new Avengers trailer.
Oh God.
Did you guys watch it? Of course, you guys watched it.
It was so good.
It's so bad.
So that's good for you. Yeah. Okay.
So bad.
So
Who are these chumps?
afterwards, I just started listening to the "No Strings on Me" song from Pinocchio, like over and over again.
Well, I just started rolling on the floor laughing because Vince posted a picture of
No Strings
the movie No Strings Attached with Natalie Portman. Who's the other guy?
Ashton Kutcher.
Ashton Kutcher, but Ashton Kutcher's face was, replaced by Ultron's super awesome mug. Because the joke is that in the trailer he says, "Now there are no strings on me," and hey, him and Jessica Alba, or Natalie Portman are just doing it.
And I was just like, this is great. I would watch this.
It's perfect.
Because it makes sense, because she's in the universe, right?
Oh yeah.
Oh my God.
Oh, yeah.
No wonder Thor's so angry.
Yeah.
The
He's
anger.
angry. He's like, Tony, look what you did. I lost the woman.
All right, so highlights from the trailers for you guys.
I think, obviously, the Buster.
The Hulkbuster armor.
Hulkbuster?
Anthony.
That's pretty cool. Broken Captain America shield. That was pretty sick.
Oh, yeah, that happened.
Yeah, that was pretty sick.
All right, highlight for me. 0.5 seconds. Thor comes out of the water, all hot and muscly.
Was he steaming?
No, he's just like, oh, take me and all my hot glory. Hout
Yes.
with a W.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think Ultron looks super cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's all right.
Yeah.
It's all right.
So, what do you guys? So, from what I gather from this trailer, I feel like at the beginning, they're trying to capture Bruce Banner. They fight him, and then they're celebrating with all the broken armors around them. That's why they're all, hanging out at one point and like.
Yes.
Because they got busted.
What do you mean they got busted?
All the armors that they used.
Yeah, and then Ultron is in one of those busted armors and is like, "What up, girls?"
I always forget. Did Tony create Ultron or was it?
No, it's Ant-Man, right? Was it?
No, it was... Was it Ant-Man?
Okay, well, you do that.
Yeah, it was Ant-Man. Yeah, it was Ant-Man.
Yeah.
'Cause then, yeah, okay.
Is the Ant-Man movie coming out before Avengers 2?
Nope.
No.
not after.
Weird.
No. Why is it weird?
That's the movie verse. I guess it doesn't matter.
It's not weird at all.
Who's Vision?
That is the robotic AI that Ultron makes.
I looked him up online and he was like a green alien.
He's not an alien. He's a robot. Dude.
He's a green robot?
Yeah.
Oh.
Ultron makes them.
Oh, okay.
In this universe, though, Vision is Jarvis.
Oh.
Tony's AI that always talks to him. He's like, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
He puts him in a suit.
Oh, cool. He just becomes self-aware.
Yeah.
Interesting.
That's pretty cool.
So we also see Quicksilver and Scarlet Witch.
Oh, yeah. Tale of the Two Twins.
Yeah.
With the Tale of the Twins.
I wonder.
Quicksilver was running fast and Scarlet Witch was yelling.
Yeah, she was like, yo, witch power. I'm a miracle.
Yeah, it's interesting how yelling in this trailer.
Yes.
Yeah, there's a lot of end of the world in this trailer.
But you know who wasn't yelling?
Ultron?
Steve Rogers. Because he's awesome.
You know what? I don't remember him in this trailer at all. I just remember him walk. I think
He appeared in the group shot.
He walks through like debris.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he's like, stern face.
I know, I love it. Don't you?
And
Other parts I remember, Thor grabs Tony by the neck.
Yep.
yeah.
Probably like, Tony, look what you did. Natalie
Black
Portman
Widow
is
was
with
there.
Ultron.
No, it could be like, Tony, what's up, man?
Yeah,
Guys, what's wrong?
this
is how we shake
in
Asgard.
Put on the suit.
And then the Hulkbuster armor matching fists with the Hulk.
I like how he's wearing the Iron Man suit and then he puts on the Hulkbuster suit.
It's a suit within a suit.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
I like
pretty sweet.
that.
I like how each one of his limbs has a core.
Yes, to power it all.
Yeah, it just takes so much power that they need their own separate cores.
Yeah.
Yeah, this movie looks good.
Yeah, it looks fantastic.
I like their use of after they got bought out. I like their use of the Disney products or the Disney line of stuff
What do you mean?
by using the "No Strings on Me." Because
Oh.
because if you listen, Ultron, he's quoting the lyrics from Pinocchio.
Oh, is he?
For "No Strings on Me."
Really? What
Yeah,
is
the
he
song.
saying?
He's singing the chorus, or he's saying the chorus, and then at the end, it all culminates by him going, "There are no strings on me." and then he's free. Like he's a free robot, right? It's like all you people are bound by strings and all this stuff. Yeah,
I did not catch that.
yeah. That's why I started listening to the Pinocchio song.
Well, then again, I fucking hate Pinocchio.
What?
Yeah.
But he's a real boy.
That's why I hate him. Just accept who you are. Accept fate and die.
Man, it's so dark.
Uh-huh.
You can be whoever you want to be. Believe in yourself.
Yeah. You don't need to be a real boy for that.
What if he wants to be a real boy? That's something he believes in.
Real boys are not real. That's the truth.
Is this like all currency is fiat currency types things? Okay. All right.
Yeah, that's it. That's all I got from it.
Yeah, the trailer looks sweet.
It like so much happened, but at the same time so little happened.
Yeah, no one knows what's going on.
Yeah, like it tells us a bunch of stuff, but it doesn't tell us enough of anything to actually have like a conversation about it.
Yeah, it definitely looks world ending. That's for sure.
Yeah, we could be like, "Whoa, that looks cool," but yeah, I liked it.
As did I.
5 out of 5.
Totally.
5 out of 5. Yeah.
Oh yes, 5 out of 5. This trailer's 5 out of 5.
Recommend everybody
Just the trailer.
out,
Just
watch
the
this trailer for the low price of free.
So it came out during Shield.
No.
Oh.
Did it get leaked?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
So at the end of this week's episode of Agents of Shield,
Yeah.
they're like, tune in next week to get the first exclusive trailer of. What are we talking about? Ultron.
Yeah.
Age of Ultron. And the following date leaked.
Nice.
And then on the official Marvel Twitter account, it was, damn it, Hydra.
Damn it, Hydra! That's pretty funny.
So then they're like, whatever, it's leaked, we're just going to show you all the full thing. So now they're saying on this week's episode of Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., it's going to be an extended trailer.
Oh, cool.
So
Which is going to leak the day before Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.
Probably. So probably by the time you hear this, you've seen 5 trailers of Age of Ultron now, so...
Still coming out next year.
Yeah. The movie's going to leak already.
They're going to release a trailer of it backwards. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't know. There you go. Blade, what's your pick of the week?
My pick of the week is... Oh, you gotta pull it up.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, God damn it.
Fantastic. Yup.
Oh, wow. Segue.
Is this where the magic of editing comes in or no?
What?
Oh
my God. Oh, shit, I knew he was going to edit this out.
I edit it.
Of course he would not.
This is raw.
This raw dog in it?
No, we're not raw dogging it. It's just raw.
Yeah. What was my pick of the week? I'm trying to remember now.
You know, I'm going to say...
Oh, yeah, no, I got it.
Okay.
PS4 game sharing.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So apparently you can play what PS4 is doing. I didn't watch the video for it, but apparently you can play games with your friends even though they don't own the game.
Yeah.
So it's kind of... But they don't have to download it. So it's also not like, you know, the 3DS thing that we used to have. Or is it just the DS? That you could play somebody's Mario Kart?
Yeah.
Yeah. So apparently, let's say, you know, I'm stuck at this platforming part and TJ's online. He can do that platforming part for me. And then, you know, just step out after. So is this... Have they been talking about this all the time? Or
They have talked about it earlier in the year.
Yeah.
And I think when they finally revealed it, everyone kind of was a little bit disappointed.
Why?
Because you guys can't play simultaneously.
Yeah, you can't play together.
Oh, I see what it is.
It's basically, it's a handoff. Like, it's like if I were to pass my controller to someone.
Yeah.
It's not, oh, hey, this game has a 2-player co-op feature, let's play together, even though you don't own the game. It's not like that.
It's like, let me try it out. Or
Yeah.
No, it's not even
maybe
that.
you can get past this
It's
part.
literally, can you just do this level for me? And then you watch them do it for you on your TV.
It's cool technology to have, like, but I wish it was better implemented.
Well, it's just the PlayStation Now stuff that
Yeah.
they're doing.
Yeah.
Or like, say, like I had, like, so say for like Diablo, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you use this for Diablo. Say I did own a copy of Diablo, but I have another character on your PlayStation that we play when we're playing local. Like, that'd be cool if I could pick up a controller. And even though I'd have to own the game, right? But I could, like, pick up a controller and play from a save on your machine.
You picked a bad example. Because Diablo works with just Battle.net accounts. So it doesn't matter what platform you're on. You always have the
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Like, wait, if I did a Diablo for the PS3, does my PC characters transfer over?
as long as it's linked to your PlayStation Network account.
Oh, okay.
But I know the point you're trying to make.
Yeah.
And that would be cool, but you just picked a bad example.
Okay.
Because they did that.
Borderlands.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, that's my pick of the week.
Cool. Anthony, you know yours? Do you need some time? Do you need help with you out?
You guys. Hoverboards are real.
Oh my! Like Back to the Future
Like,
hoverboard?
like
Marty
not
McFly.
not that elegant, but they're real. So a company called Hendo,
Nintendo?
Hendo.
That's some fake ass Nintendo bullshit.
Yeah, some ghetto Nintendo bullshit. So they've been doing some work with magnets, and so
This sounds a lot less impressive now.
it is so. What they were working on for is more practical uses like hauling cargo. Their ultimate goal is that they want to be able to lift up buildings with magnets and be able to like move whole buildings and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So how it works is, or the very simplified explanation they give is, so a magnet has a magnetic field and they're perfect on a lens. They have a north pole and a south pole, and when the opposites meet, they attract, right?
Yes.
So they figured out a way to put that magnetic field onto one side of a surface so that it always repels from another metal.
Yes.
And so they made a box out of this material or out of this thing, and it hovers over metal. And so they went one step further with testing, and they made a hoverboard. And so it's a thing you can stand on. You can ride. They made like a little half pipe out of copper.
Okay, that was the question I was going to ask. Is the surface that it's over has to be metal?
So that's the thing. That's
Okay.
the caveat here, is that the thing it is over has to be some sort of metal.
That's a lot less impressive.
It is a lot less impressive, but the technology, where the technology can go, becomes impressive if they can perfect it to their imagination.
Yes.
Because at that point, you wouldn't have to worry about any sort of load bearing, from what I understand. So like you could put any sort of weight on top of this magnet, and because just the laws of physics is repelling this, like it's not ever gonna collapse.
Well, at some point it definitely depends on the strength of the magnet.
At some point it does depend on but you can do a lot more than say hinges and wheels.
Yes.
Right.
Yes.
And their ultimate goal, they said they want to be able to lift a building. So like you can move a house from one, which is nuts, right?
I just want to see someone wheel in like just a hockey puck. Like it looks like a hockey puck, but it's the size of like a house, and it's a magnet. And the
Wow.
Yeah.
That'd be the best. It'd be the best practical joke on your friend. Like, hey man, how you doing today? I tried to get something to your address, but apparently you moved. And then I was just floating. Blame it, God damn it!
Get my house. And
yeah, that'd be great.
yeah, so this hoverboard right now, it's massive, like it's huge.
It's massive.
Yeah, and it's very loud. It's like the loudest high-pitched vacuum cleaner you've ever heard in your life.
This sounds
right. There's a whole bunch of caveats, but the fact that you are able to get on this and ride is very cool. So the experience to this rider riding it was the fact that, so like when you're on a skateboard and you move forward, right? It's not like you still feel somewhat in control.
Yes.
Because there is still wheels to ground, there's still contact, there's still some sort of friction. In this, you get on it, and just like the slightest movement will move you because there is zero friction.
Yeah.
And so they tried out on things like a half pipe. Like it's very hard to stay straight. Like if you move your body in a wrong way, just the slightest amount, you'll start spinning.
Yeah.
And stuff like that. But it's really cool to think that someone made an actual hoverboard, even if it does come with all these caveats. And if you want to, you can purchase this hoverboard.
Wow.
For 10 grand.
For 10 grand.
Yeah.
Okay, say I buy this hoverboard.
Yes.
Where can I use it?
On your own sick copper half pipe.
Because the only thing I can think of is what? Do I just go to like a parking lot and then just jump on a whole bunch of cars?
Maybe?
Well, what Vince doesn't tell us is he's like, I got this sweet copper half pipe.
And you get a copper half pipe.
You know what? If I have $10,000 to buy a friggin' hoverboard, I bet I can afford a copper half pipe.
Yeah, probably.
These are true facts.
these are true facts. But yeah, so like these guys are on Kickstarter right now. They're trying to raise like $250,000 to keep funding further in this product. Like the hoverboard is like a proof of concept, and then hopefully they can do more practical things with it.
Yeah.
In terms of like helping industrial areas.
I just don't know, man.
Man, portable magnets.
Like, it's fascinating. I just don't know if it relies on the entire metal surface to.
Yeah.
I don't think that's gonna work.
Like, I don't know if there's anything like if they can like engineer something that just reflects matter.
What? That makes no sense.
Go for it.
How are you supposed to grab it?
No, like the bottom would be like
if it
I don't know.
Like it would like
it'd be like I repel from this carpet, but I also repel from this cement.
Oh, anything.
I also repel from this wood.
Okay. So it becomes like magnetized to everything.
Yeah.
I thought you meant like it like would repel actual matter, just like.
Oh no! Sorry,
just like
this is gone
forever. Go down.
Yeah. Just make a hole through the earth. Yeah. No, that's my bad wording, but
no. That'd be hilarious.
Yeah, it repels against everything. That's the step I want to see, where I can actually have a hoverboard, or if they just figure out how to have like super micro engines that shoot air so fast that I hover.
Yeah.
The amount of power that use will be unreal.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean,
I'm overweight and I step on this thing. This board ain't going hover.
Apparently, it doesn't move. Like the guy who stepped on it, he was just over 200 pounds. He's like 6 foot. He's a pretty big guy.
Really?
Yeah, and he stepped on it, and there was no bounce. There was no like deflate. Like the board didn't go lower to the ground. It just stood its ground.
Wow.
Yeah. Just because the magnets are so powerful. So yeah, it's really cool.
Maybe they'll find a way to make it so that metal appears underneath your board as you're boarding.
And then when you leave, the metal goes away.
Amazing. It's like we're in the future.
It materializes metal and then dematerializes metal.
Yeah, this is kind of crazy.
Yeah, it's cool. It's really cool. It's like it's not practical
Hover
at
cars
all, in any way at all.
Hover bikes.
Yeah, I think the next thing they want to do is change the way, because like this the way they magnetize stuff is different than the way maglev trains have it, and so apparently their way is more efficient than the maglev trains because you only need like you don't need both sides to be polarized, right? You just have the one, and then it's like less energy and stuff. Yeah.
Yes, but maglev trains are also a lot more practical.
Yeah, they are practical. That's the thing.
Yeah.
Like, so they're trying to make, instead of a hoverboard, they're trying to make a more practical use, like maglev trains, or something to do with the industrial field. Mm-hmm. But yeah, it's pretty cool. It was on The Verge, and it'll be in the show notes. So,
sweet.
That was my pick.
Sweet. Changing gears for a moment. Did you guys hear about Taylor Swift?
What about her?
Yo,
that she
owns Canada, basically.
What?
She doesn't own Canada. Canada loves her.
Yeah.
Okay.
So her new album's coming out very soon.
Okay.
1989.
She released 8 seconds of a song called Track 3.
Yeah. Okay.
And on this 8 seconds, what do you think was on?
Oh, I heard about this. It was static.
It was white noise. 8 seconds of white noise, and guess what happened?
Number 1.
Exactly. She was number 1 in Canada instantly. $1.29 for 8 seconds.
What?
Yeah, it was released by accident, I think. It was like an error. Yeah.
But people still bought it.
Like, they didn't check. They're just like, new Taylor Swift song, untitled, need now.
So...
Oh, man.
Can you imagine?
I mean, that girl's lightning on her feet. And that's what people don't see, you know?
I only bring this up because I remember, was it last week Anthony was like, yo, no one sold platinum this year?
Yeah.
Well, this 8 seconds is static.
I think this Taylor is
yeah,
on
that's
her
the
way.
thing, though, right? There's still so many months in the year. Like, Taylor Swift can drop an album, and we'll see.
Taylor Swift will drop a multi-whatever album.
Multi-platinum.
Blah, 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 blah.
I mean, her song is crazy awesome.
Multi-tungsten record.
Yeah.
Tungsten steel.
I don't know.
She'll win it.
She'll win it?
Sure.
She'll be the one?
She'll be the one.
I wonder if there's anything above platinum. Because I know you can go, like, double platinum and stuff like that. So, like, can you get, like, a diamond
This isn't
record?
Diamond League
Can I get, like, a diamond record?
I'm sure you can. It won't be official. You just get your platinum encrusted in diamonds.
Yeah. Just ruin it. Okay.
We're talking about ruining it. No.
You improved it.
You enhanced it. It's worth more now. Wait, are those things still supposed to be able to play?
I don't think so.
No?
What would it play? Your album?
I think they're just decorations.
Oh, okay, because I always thought it was basically just a record of, like,
I don't know if you can record.
Can you imagine that? It's like, bro, you want to hear my platinum tracks?
Yeah, I know.
Pull it out the shelf, open the case,
Like,
pop it in your record player.
Even if you were able to like encode some sort of audio onto the metal,
Yeah.
like how would you read it?
Oh, right, it's metal. Right.
How would you read it?
Yeah.
Like you wouldn't do metal on metal.
That? I forgot about that.
So
yeah.
the song's playing, but all you hear from your record player is like.
Okay, it looks like a record, but it's just a really big laser disc.
Okay,
Okay.
I can see that.
You got it.
Are we gonna make this happen? Are we gonna open up our new company?
Oh.
You can get into your robotics now because you can make
It would,
this our.
it would be such a small market. We would
Yeah,
have,
but we
though,
charge so much
because it would just be for people who hit platinum.
the overhead would be so low.
If they hit platinum, they have money to burn.
Yeah, exactly.
And they're gonna, yeah, I guess.
To play their platinum records.
Well, yeah, but it would just be for them, right?
Yeah, we sell it to the top. We sell it to the 1%, and we make 1% style money.
Oh man.
I bet no, our R&D would be too high to do this friggin' electric.
Just to get it off the ground.
Yeah.
How would we encode audio onto platinum?
Sorry, what was your idea? You wanted to do what with the platinum record?
And who's your
Wait.
target audience? Only platinum.
Only people who sell platinum records.
So what? 10 people
Yeah.
per year? Maybe less than that.
10 people per year.
Well, maybe people in the past who sold platinum records will want it. It'll be an big influx at the beginning, and it'll kind of taper off to a...
Market research shows that
That if these past artists were still alive, they'd buy it.
There are X number of platinum selling records in the world right now. If we could capture at least 80% of that market.
We'll have 2. That's awful.
yeah, Taylor Swift. If you're interested, give us a call. We could use a shareholder investment.
Just bought it. I just bought the song.
Oh, did you?
I love it.
The 8 seconds of
It's
static.
so good. It's on repeat. There's 169 plays from the first minute I put it on. That's pretty funny.
But yeah.
That's crazy.
Well, I mean, there was that Forza thing that you saw, right? It was like a trailer for $70.
Oh yeah.
Oh, for F1, yeah.
Yeah, well, what's the deal with
you
that?
had to buy a trailer?
It's priced at $69.99.
It's supposed to be free?
Yeah, it's a video game trailer.
Oh, that's funny.
It was
Not like a trailer.
No.
Oh, okay.
It was a video game trailer for F1 2014, and it was $69.99. And I was just like, wow, someone sleeping at their desk today.
How high was the popularity bar on it?
Oh, I don't know. I didn't really see it.
I always thought that was weird on iTunes. Like, it doesn't just tell you numbers. It just tells you, here's the popularity bar. It's got full popularity bars.
It used to have stars.
I thought it still has stars for ratings.
Oh, does it?
I don't know, because, like, we
Oh,
haven't
yeah,
we haven't asked in a while, but, like, you guys should be giving us 5 stars. all
Oh
day.
my god, this again.
Oh, this again?
Yeah, like, mad 5-star reviews.
Yeah, sure, on iTunes.
On iTunes.
Yeah, that's right. We're there. Or hit the like button.
On Facebook.
Or
We got like 3 likes last week.
Did we?
That was crazy. It was like so and so from Singapore liked your podcast. I was like, whoa, what?
Wow.
It's like so and so from the Philippines likes your podcast. I was like, what?
Wow.
It was crazy.
Cool. It's great. Growth.
Mad growth. 3 people.
Well, let me tell you, we had what, just below 30? We had 3 people.
We're like
That's 10%.
We're at like 31 now.
That is 10%.
It's crazy. It only took us 200 episodes.
It's awful.
Yeah.
I think it's a pretty steady growth rate.
Uh-huh.
By 400 episodes, we'll have 62 likes.
Wow. Wow.
That's over 50.
Jeez.
We can get Facebook analytics.
I hope one day it's just gonna be like explode.
I'm surprised it didn't explode from all the views on our G.I. Joe video.
Oh.
Like, someone accidentally stumbled upon it thinking it was going to be the movie, but then they're like, wait a minute.
What do you think is gonna happen? Taylor Swift's gonna wear a shirt that says it's bulking season. It's
we
like
make
first
shirts-
TNIAB.
If we make shirts, then maybe.
Well, I mean, I didn't realize that people, the majority of people use YouTube as just a musical player, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, you make a YouTube playlist.
And so if that's the case, I can understand the argument that people use YouTube as a podcast resource.
Yeah.
So they don't have a reason to go to iTunes anymore. They're listening to this on YouTube right now, being like, awesome.
iTunes.
I said 5 stars, and like, what are you talking about? I can only like and dislike.
Yeah, you can only hit that thumbs up button so many times.
Oh my god, if you're watching this on YouTube, my voice is making the little red bar get longer on the bottom there.
Yeah.
I'm filling in that time.
You certainly are.
So
Sweet.
am I. So is all of us.
Oh my god. Fourth wall breaking.
So is the listener.
I do wonder, though, if we should add a video component to this.
Oh my god, that'd be so awesome.
I've actually been trying to figure out how to do that.
Yeah.
Like, I've been looking at cameras that have video out and in and stuff.
Are we just gonna make funny faces while we
Wait,
talk?
what do we need? What do you mean out and in? What do you
Like,
talking about?
to record it, like, so
Yeah.
we would record it and then it goes out to the, like, we would, like, the camera would be, it wouldn't store anything on the camera, it'd be like a streaming, and then it would stream it to the computer hard drive.
Oh, that's what you mean. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't get it.
You can do that basically with like any camera.
Is it just a plug-in? Like, you just plug it in and go, or?
Yeah, it just depends on the program. You just capture from the camera.
Oh, okay. Cool.
We could just stream on Twitch.
Use your Xbox One to stream on Twitch.
Yeah, man, live gaming with Vince.
Under gaming talk shows. That's a thing you can put your show under.
Yeah, let's do that.
But then how would I get onto YouTube?
I don't know.
I have to download and then re-upload.
If you do it on the PS3, you can just take the thing off the hard drive, right?
Awesome.
Onto a portable.
I don't know.
But like, hey, welcome to Vince's stream. Vince is on.
I only say this because I realize that anything with a video component usually gets a lot more interest.
Yeah, I mean, it'd be cool.
A surprising amount of people have dual screens.
What you talking about?
So like on a desktop. Like, people who would watch something on Twitch, like they're the kind of demographic, or like the kind of people to listen to our show.
Yeah,
they're the kind of demographic that would, marketing terms, that would have a dual screen monitor. So like, I know a lot of people who like they'll have a video podcast on one screen, and then they're doing whatever on another screen.
Yep.
And then all of our wacky visual puns will get through to the listener.
Visual puns is usually just like us giving the phone to look at something.
Yeah, yo, check this out. Yo, he looked at his phone.
Yeah, that'd be
you
pretty
have to
fun.
worry about your appearance. Then I couldn't wear my pajamas anymore.
Yeah, you could. Just don't.
No, we
give
just wear
an F.
wacky costumes and act like nothing's wrong.
Yeah. Okay.
Just on Halloween stuff, dude in the dark with a red light, and it's like we all look like murderers, but we just talk about video games and magic.
We can wear funny hats.
Wear funny hats.
Yeah, we can wear masks.
Or funny hats.
Or funny hats.
No, we should just wear masks and no clothes.
And then
We can get a bunch of e-cigarettes and pretend to vape.
And then we can get little kittens.
Okay, I don't think this video thing's happening.
Kitten cast.
Yeah, we have a kitten cast. We can get a bunch of kittens in here. Yo, how many views would that get? It's just us talking about video games with cats everywhere, and they're all meowing over us.
I think we look like psychos.
Sir Cuddles,
We get like tons of views.
Sir Cuddlesworth the second. What do you think about this?
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, let's do it.
I'm down.
You guys can do that.
A video component.
I'm gonna be looking for a camera on Boxing Day, so we'll see.
Yeah, you
But
guys
like,
can do that completely on your own.
we just sit here though.
Exactly.
We would have to be more animated.
Do people do that nowadays? Do they have?
I know
like
Rooster
that?
Teeth podcast does it.
A lot of people do podcasts like that, yeah, with video components where they're just sitting there behind their screen.
But then they also their setup is not like ours.
A lot of people who do it, yeah, they're generally behind a desk.
Yeah, like they have a stage or they're behind a desk.
Yeah.
Or like
Desk.
yeah.
Yeah.
You mean not just a table with wheels on it? Like us?
Desk.
And they're usually not in a... Well, actually, they're maybe in their basement, but their basement looks more like a studio.
Yeah. And they have all their own microphones, not just one.
Yeah.
Studio.
They have, like, all this stuff.
Oh, then we need lighting.
Sounds expensive.
Stuff.
Stuff's expensive.
Yeah. We need some sponsors.
TJ can be our makeup artist.
Oh, man.
Speaking of sponsors, let's cut to our break.
Very interesting. What's your pick of the week? Your actual pick of the week, then?
Age of Ultron?
Is Age of Ultron?
Oh, yeah.
That was
Taylor
it.
Swift?
And T-Swift.
You get double. Man, that was a surprise one. You didn't put that in the email.
No.
He had 2 times as many as us.
I know.
I always have 2 times as many as you guys.
That's not
I
true.
love it.
That's always
Always
true.
keep it fresh.
Why? Because last week you had 2?
Yeah.
Okay.
So
I had
Oh,
4.
ever the Starscream.
what?
Ever the Starscream.
Ever the
Always trying to
Starscream.
one up Vince.
One day it'll happen.
Yeah.
One day.
I don't know. It has to happen for 200 episodes.
One day.
That's actually a fact.
What are you talking about? I've been the host on one of them. Remember when we were switching hosting duties? And it became...
Remember that time you deleted the podcast?
I didn't delete it! It crashed!
That time that you actually didn't record?
It crashed and we recorded and we were good.
Where's the proof?
It was actually really good. It was
really good.
The golden podcast.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, no swearing. It was just...
Oh yeah, we did. We had no swearing.
See, now I believe it even less.
I know you do. But you gotta believe.
You gotta believe.
No.
Like Parappa the Rapper, you
No.
gotta believe.
No.
It happened.
You guys are crazy.
It did.
It did.
No one believes you.
Man, not even I believe it.
You were there.
And I was there. All right, let's move on with the show.
Maybe it was all a dream.
So this week, let's see. I did stuff this week.
What?
It wasn't very interesting. I bought Diablo 3.
That makes no sense.
What?
Why would you play Diablo 3 out of all the people?
Because it's a game.
PS3 for war.
No, I got it for
Xbox
Xbox One.
Oh, Diablo 3. I didn't think you were into that.
I love Diablo 2.
Interesting.
But no, it is Diablo.
You know who else likes Diablo?
Who? I don't know.
Anthony, I think.
I like Diablo.
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go.
Did you make a seasoned character or do you make a regular character?
Regular character.
A seasoned character?
Yeah, so now that it only took 2 years for this game to be good, but this game's really good now.
What season?
So they have seasons now. Sorry to hijack your segment, by the way, but they have seasons now. So you can have a regular character that is always like you just level up and you'll have it forever.
Yeah.
Or you can have a character that's in a season, and it only lasts for the year, and then you have to kind of get as high level as possible, and you're in a leaderboard, and you can get season exclusive items and legendary drops and stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, interesting. I thought it was going to be like, oh, this is your fall character. Winter character's right around the corner.
Better hurry up.
Uh-huh. So this game comes with Diablo 3 and the first expansion pack. I am nowhere near that expansion pack. I have not seen that content.
What act are you in?
So I have 2 characters.
Okay.
My solo character is Demon Hunter, and I think she's like halfway through Act 2.
Her name's Rin.
No, my Demon Hunter's name is... I was going to name her Archer, but then...
Oh, okay.
Wait, you didn't?
What's
I
this
didn't.
one named? Bayonetta?
It's close.
Cereza?
No, it's Violetta.
Oh my
Violetta.
god, Vince!
Oh, because it's got to be red.
No, Violet is purple.
Oh, yeah, it is purple.
It was
Oh
the
my
auto
God.
name generator.
I didn't go to French class.
Yeah,
Oh, it was auto name?
Yeah, it's just auto.
They have an auto name on there?
Yeah,
Oh, I don't think they have one on the PC.
sure they do.
I didn't see it.
Anyway, she was hardcore. Got to level 35, and then I died. So then I restarted.
On another hardcore character?
No,
Oh,
regular,
okay.
and now
You're like, whoa, this is too hard.
Core.
So now I have it. She's back to level 35, and then I've been having fun. Loot's fun. I really like how they planned it on the controller.
I have no clue how it plays on the controller.
It's great.
Oh, it's like every single face button used?
Yep.
Wow. L3R3?
L3R3, yeah, but they're not real big players.
Okay.
The triggers are used. And yeah.
How many skills can you have at one time?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Okay, so same as the PC. Okay.
6. Yeah, 6. Because it's the 4 face and then the 2 right triggers.
Yeah.
Or the 2 right buttons at the top, shoulder buttons. But yeah, no, it's fun. And then I've been playing with TJ. As this is my wizard that I named Rin.
TJ, you have it too?
No, you're just...
Oh yeah,
Local.
so the best thing is it's got couch co-op.
Yeah.
And that's probably the best thing to do with Diablo 3. And it's basically we sit there and we
Crack open a few beers?
and we kill shit, and then we pause every couple minutes and be like, yo, I need to go sell gears. I need to make gears.
I need to pee.
Get back into it, and then it's gotta adjust skills. More gears.
Welcome to Diablo.
And it's this never-ending addiction.
So how's the story?
What?
From what I gather, there's this chick
Perfect.
And Uncle Deckard, or Dr. Kane,
You can spoil it. It's been like 2 years.
or some... No, I don't... I just hear names. I
Deckard
don't-
Kane.
Oh, it's Deckard Kane!
Deckard Kane from
Oh.
the second Diablo.
Okay. Yeah. And there's an angel with a sword.
Fuck. I forget his name.
Well, you have to make his sword. Or get his sword.
That's Act 1, right?
Yeah.
What's his name?
I don't know. Tyrese.
No, that's
Yes!
racist. That's racist. It's something with an L.
No, it's with a T.
Tyrael.
Tyrael.
Yeah, he's Tyrael. He's a
Yeah.
black dude.
Yeah. I was close, Tyrese, yeah.
No, you weren't.
I was
Very
close.
If we see the replay, we'll see it was very close.
Yeah. That's what I've gathered. And I gotta stop Diablo.
He's something.
All I wanted from you was you have to stop Diablo, because it's really the only part of the story that matters.
Yeah. And there's also some Belial dude, but I think I need to stop.
Lord Belial.
But I think I need to stop Diablo.
His moves are gross.
Yeah. So far, I really like the wizard.
The Vizard.
The wizard.
It's AoE.
Are you using, like, what element are you using the most?
Electricity and frost.
Cool.
Although my wizard isn't quite as high as my demon hunter, and my demon hunter skills now are a lot more fun.
So I see you've picked just pure DPS.
The deeps.
Mm-hmm. That's usually the character I like playing the most.
Okay.
I don't like tanking.
Yeah.
I don't like anything else.
Apparently, right now, the Crusader is the OP of the OP because he's mad DPS and then also mad tank. Like, he's best of both worlds, no downside.
Yeah, he completely eliminates these for the barbarian.
Yeah, he does. He did do that single-handedly.
Yes. And he's better.
Yeah.
So
He can wield a two-handed weapon in one hand with
Yeah.
no penalty.
and he can still have the giant shield.
Yeah, and he can still have a giant shield.
Man, this guy sounds awesome.
He's
Yeah.
great.
Yeah.
Sounds awful.
I would like to see how this game runs with 4 players. I want to know if there's like slowdown or if it's just, we're okay to go.
Get some more controllers, bro.
Nah. But yeah, no, it's fun. It's great. And then I played Titanfall again.
Again. Is there another map pack?
No, they updated their new game mode, and they have a horde mode now,
Ooh.
and it's quite interesting. The only thing about this horde mode is it's not like Gears of War. It's not endurance based.
Okay.
Or I guess Gears of War isn't really endurance based either. Like there's a set amount of waves. It ranges from 2 to 6 waves. And you're always the rebels? The dudes who don't have the cool looking military suits.
Oh, okay.
Okay? Because you're always fighting against them. And it's 4 players. Infinite respawns, but now you're respawned on a timer. And it's basically just waves of enemies that come at you, and they have some little twist in them. Like they have, those robot dudes?
Yeah.
So now they come at you and they're called Suicide Spectres. And they just have bombs strapped to their chest.
Oh, wow.
And the whole point of the match is there's this giant like machine called the Harvester, and you're supposed to protect it. And yeah, that's it. People come at you, you're supposed to kill them. Some of the Titans are equipped with mortars, and they can shoot from across the map
Oh, wow.
to get your harvester thing.
To get at ya.
Yeah.
So you have to risk going away from the harvester so you can kill the big thing.
Yeah.
and then- okay.
Yeah.
Is there any sort of like base building mechanic like in Gears of War?
At the end of each wave, each character gets to put down a turret,
Okay.
but that's the extent.
Oh, that's
of
it. It's not like Gears of War where you could like build fences and stuff.
Not yet. No,
Okay.
no. So they have that. They have nuclear suicide titans. So they just come.
They
in.
run up and do nuclear blasts.
Uh-huh.
Wow. Is that an
Uh-huh.
OHKO on the machine?
No, but it's pretty close. So you got to take them out real fast. So the way they balance it is these are only equipped on ogres. So ogres take a while to get there.
Oh, okay. So they're not just infinite dashing towards.
No.
Like, so what's the story element to this? Like, did the robots become sentient?
No. The story is you're just always the rebel dudes, and now the IMC are gonna overpower you.
Oh, okay.
That's it.
Okay.
And yeah, it's fun. It's the first in a general match there's usually 4 waves. The first 3 are nice and fun, but the last wave is so challenging. They've somehow managed to balance it where you're always, if you win, it's always just by the skin of your teeth.
Oh, wow.
So
How does the Like, do you find yourself still using a lot of the acrobatics in it while doing horde mode, or does it turn into more of a standard first-person shooter at that point?
Well, because all the Titans and the big dudes are across the map,
Yeah.
you have to use those to get across the fastest. But I have found that I switched out my loadouts now. Like, I don't use any submachine guns anymore. Yeah. Like, I'm using the light machine gun just because it has a bigger clip and it does damage on Titans.
Oh, okay.
Clip.
Yeah. So...
is there a separate level up system, or does your stuff from multiplayer also transfer over?
It all transfers over. There's a new ranking system. They also have another game mode. I don't know if it's in yet. Do you know when you go to the park and you play, what's it called? Grounders?
Yeah.
Where the ground's lava?
Yeah.
So they have that mode now.
Oh, cool.
It's so cute.
So you can't touch the ground. You just have to wall jump.
You just
everywhere.
die?
Yeah, you die instantly. Well, I think the way they described it is it's mist. It's deadly mist on the ground.
That's adorable.
So, yeah. I think the name is something like Lava Land or something.
They should just make it straight grounders. Like
They
they should
should.
have a person who's it. It's like, you are it. If you see someone on the ground, press X to call grounders, and then they explode.
Yeah.
What?
Human. It's like it's like a video game Marco Polo. Like, if you call fish out of water and you catch it, they explode into fishes.
Yeah, but then it's gonna be like, achievement number 1: get one person on the ground.
Yeah.
2 people at once.
On the ground.
3 people.
Get a triple kill by calling grounders.
Oh, you know what's interesting? So, the Xbox update happened, right? And now I have my piracy box. But another thing happened.
Piracy Box 1.
Yeah. Another thing happened is they finally have a friends tab, so you can see your friends online and what they're playing. But I think the neater thing they had is they have an achievements leaderboard.
Okay.
So beside all your at the side of there's your friends, what they're doing, and then the last section to it is the leaderboard of achievements, and it tracks in the past 3 days who's accumulated the most achievements.
Oh, it's not total?
No, it's not total. It's just who's had the most growth in the past 30 days. And I don't know why, but I want to see my name at the top.
Well, it's leaderboards.
Yeah, and because it's bigger, it's in color, in your mode. And I'm just like...
Do they have the option of checking, like, a total one? Or no?
Well, your total one is right beside it, in a bracket.
Okay.
But, like, the bigger number is how much we've gained in 3 days.
But, I mean, I know, like, that's what the leaderboard's based off is, like, the 30 days or whatever.
Yeah.
But is there another leaderboard
Nope.
for... Oh, okay.
No.
Or you can't sort it by...
Nope.
Okay.
No. Because that doesn't mean anything.
It does.
No, it just means you've been playing longer. Yeah. That's all it means. But, I think that's it. Nothing else to say. Face Day Night's still awesome. Keep watching. So is Gundam Build Fighters. So is
Okay.
Arrow.
You guys were watching that episode when I came in.
Yeah.
I think I might have to download that show.
That show was awesome.
I told you that last week.
Yeah, we told you last week to download it.
I mean, like, watch it on Crunchyroll, my bad.
Yeah, go for it. I'm gonna watch on Horrible Subs.
Also Crunchyroll.
Yeah, sure. That's the one. That was a week. You want Nathan to go next?
Why are you asking me? Why ask?
Because you're pointing at him.
No, I'm good. I can talk. I have a lot to talk
Okay,
about.
Blake, all right, good talk.
I played Borderlands again.
Whoa.
Oh
you
my
buy
god!
it?
Yes.
Oh, wow.
I got peer pressured by somebody sending me a text saying "Get Borderlands," and then I bought it.
Was it Matt?
Yeah, it was Matt, and he won't play with me. I'm like, why didn't you play with me? He's like, well, I was promised I'd beat it with my brother, so I got a game that we're supposed to play together.
Is he channeling his inner Vince? Like,
But I can't. You're not gonna play. This is the worst. So I got the newest Borderlands game. If you're not,
Is it a sequel?
it's called the pre-sequel. So it happens in between 1 and 2.
That's a dumb.
Okay, so
name.
the opening intro happens at the end of 2.
Oh.
So how the story is told in the pre-sequel is that at the end of 2, they capture someone.
Yeah.
Her name is Athena, and she's telling the story of what happens in between while they have her captured.
Oh.
Yeah, so she's retelling the events that happens in between Borderlands 1 and 2.
Okay.
So, and then in Borderlands 2, is that where the General Knox one was, or was that 1? No, General Knox was 1. Yeah. At the end of 2, they capture the girl. Her name is Athena. I call her Captain America, and I'll tell you why after. So they capture her, and they interrogate her, and then that's when she starts talking about the pre-sequel. how it got to whatever happened in Borderlands 2.
Okay.
So it's really interesting because I didn't think that they would expand on their characters this much.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I kind of thought I would see it coming after the second one. However, in this one, all the characters that you can play in the pre-sequel were previous NPC characters in Borderlands 1 and 2.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so in General Knox, Athena was one of the people that was working for General Knox. She had the shield.
Oh.
She's one of the playable characters now. One of the sheriffs in Borderlands 2 is now a playable character. Claptrap is a playable character.
I know that.
And then the last playable character is the second boss from Borderlands 2. The big guy who's part loader, part human.
Oh, really?
Yeah, Wilhelm. This is him as just a regular human.
Oh, I didn't realize that.
This is a great game. Like, if you like Borderlands 1 and 2 and you follow the story, it's amazing.
Wait, the hunter guy?
Huh?
No.
He's the second boss. He's like a big
boss.
machine, a yellow machine.
Wait, hold on. You like the Borderlands story?
Yeah, I do now. I've always had because I thought it was funny. But then now I didn't realize they're making this into a huge saga.
Yeah, like they're actually expanding on their universe.
Yeah, it's pretty
Wait,
sweet.
hold on. Do you only like... I know why you like this game.
Why?
Because everyone's Australian.
How did you know?
Because this is done by their Australian
Tukai
division.
Australia.
Oh my god, I love it. It's amazing. Every
That's
character.
why you like this game.
No.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Literally I didn't even notice.
Yeah.
Until I'm like, oh, this person has Australian accents. How cheeky.
Wait a minute, so does this person. And so does this person.
Oh my god, every NPC in this place is Australian. I'm like, is everyone on the moon just Australian? Did they just next level Australian? Like send all the convicts up into space? But okay, it's fine. Because what I like about this one too is that they work on recurring characters. So it's interesting to see all these characters come back and interact with each other in between the 1 and 2. So it's pretty cool because you get to talk with people from 1, and then then you figure out why they did what they did in 2, and it's pretty awesome. Like you get to talk to Lilith and Roland again.
Oh,
they're on
cool.
a date, and then you hire them back, and it's pretty funny. Handsome Jack is not handsome Jack yet; he's just Jack.
He's just Jack.
Yeah, so it's pretty sweet. Cool. So I'll talk about the playable characters just for a little bit. In Borderlands, you get to pick between four different classes usually, and each one has an action skill. So a skill that's unique to them. So the first one is Athena. She's called the Gladiator because her action skill is that she can hold up a shield, which absorbs damage, and then after a certain point, you can throw it back, and it deals damage equal to the amount absorbed. And she also carries a sword. Mm. So another one is a sheriff girl. She uses quick draw, I think, where she can go into the mode where she's in the zone, and you can multi-lock people, target them all and then shoot them all.
Because she can dual wield, right?
Yeah. The other guy is named Wilhelm.
The Lawbringer.
Yeah. You know this?
I don't know.
You have it.
No, I don't.
So
Secretly.
Wilhelm is a
I
cyborg
don't have enough money to buy this game.
who can summon 2 drones to fight for him. One attacks, one heals.
Okay. That's pretty cool.
And the last one is Claptrap, where his ability is the most annoying because when you use it, it gives a random effect depending on your situation. So sometimes it makes you absorb bullets and bounce around uncontrollably. Another time, it just makes you fire a weapon constantly. Huh. Another time, it makes your melee attacks almost insta kill.
Okay.
Yeah, it's
it's
pretty insane.
That sounds pretty good.
It's crazy. And so the main draw of Borderlands is Blaven is a skill tree whore, and every character has a skill tree. So just for example, my character Athena, her one skill tree
so you
is...
are playing Athena.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, well, this is one I chose.
Yeah.
Because her one skill tree is basically you can pump up her shield to make her like Captain America, make her hold it out longer, and you can hit multiple opponents.
Bounce.
When you throw it at people, it revives them on contact.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, and then her middle skill tree is her sword becomes a bleeding sword, it makes you bleed, and it can kill stuff instantly and
She's
heals
blood
you.
magic?
No, she's just melee face. Go up,
okay.
Shield up, melee everything you see.
Okay.
And then the last tree is all elemental damage. You're just trying to make your dots as strong as possible by building stacks. Now, knowing me, which tree did you think I picked?
Bleeding sword.
The reviving one.
No, I picked the dots.
Really?
I've never done DPS before.
Oh, okay.
And man, you die so quickly.
Yeah.
Because all you do is damage. Yeah. But if they outlast your damage, you die.
You die.
That's the motto I live by.
I know.
Kill them first, or else I'm dead.
It's amazing. I've never had this much fun.
That's how I play Diablo. I'm watching my life bar go down. I'm like, I just gotta last a bit longer.
Just a little bit longer.
Your potion's on cooldown. You're like, man, just gotta make it.
Yeah, I'm like, oh shoot, my life gain is not happening fast enough per second. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. This is not an attrition battle Vince wants to be in. But on the plus side, my favorite skill tree I think is Claptraps, where his final one is that he asks for a high five, and if you high five him, yeah, you both get a power up, like massive power ups. But if you don't, he just says screw you guys. He's just like high five guys. And he's like press R3 to 5 Claptrap, and you just walk away. And he's like whatever, man.
Oh, that's from 2.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, it's
good.
awesome.
That's
Like,
good.
but if you do high five them, just thumbs ups are all over your screen, and you're just like powered up.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, this game is pretty enjoyable. So
Wow.
I did something bad. I usually go online with these things to try and boost my levels, right? Join other people's games, get some loot. So I did all these random missions. So and then I'm like, oh, I should work on my own story missions. So I go into story mission. I complete a few. And then I get to this one where they say, hey, would you like to skip the ones you've already done with other people? I'm like, yeah, sure. Game over.
Oh, you finished the game?
Yeah, it turns out that I did every level in the game past a certain point, but I did them out of order, so I just didn't keep track. But I had finished them all. But I just, I did chapter 11 here, chapter 9 here, chapter 12 there.
You did the final boss?
Yeah, I accidentally ran into a group doing the final boss. I'm like, man, this guy's tough. He seems like he's the final boss.
Why is he so tough?
Yeah, but he's like huge. I mean, like this might be it. So then it's like, oh,
wow.
And then it's like game over. I'm like, oh, it's like true Vault Hunter mode has been unlocked. I'm like I'm like, this is now I don't get to finish it firsthand.
Well,
great.
Vault Hunter mode.
So then I just started I had to piece everything together. I'm like, so what did happen? I killed this guy. I think I killed that person. Oh, interesting.
You're
cool.
not gonna play through it again on Vault Hunter?
I am playing it again on
okay.
Vault Hunter. So yeah, I definitely recommend this game. The dialogue's really witty and it's funny. However, I have heard on Reddit that one of the creators went into like total social warrior justice mode. And there's a lot of stuff in here that's like been inserted that is like a social commentary on certain events in current events in real life. So I don't know, but I still find it pretty funny. So yeah, give it a shot if it's your thing. I think it's $49.99. It's not a full price game, is it not, or is it $59?
It's $59.
Is it?
Mm-hmm.
Oh man, interesting.
So this game takes place on the moon.
Yeah. Oh, they have a new system.
How do you like
so
the
there's this
oxygen?
new system that they have where you have to manage your oxygen. So whenever you go in a place without atmosphere, you basically have a mask on that gives you O2, and it runs out a certain time. And since there's low gravity on the moon, you can jump and use your O2 to boost you higher by shooting out oxygen.
You could also do like a ground slam.
And then when you press circle, it lets you land on the ground faster. And depending
cool.
on how high you are, you ground slam.
That's cool.
And then you have abilities when you ground slam and whatever, right? The funny thing about this game now is that when you do an elemental damage class like I do, you forget that you can't light people on fire when there's no atmosphere around. So I keep shooting people and be like, man, why aren't you burning? And they're like, oh, Blaven, you're so dumb. There's no atmosphere for them to burn.
There's no ignition.
So then you turn it on, you turn on the atmosphere, they have like little generators, and then you
atmosphere.
burn them. So it's, whatever.
So like, if you're on fire, you can step out of the atmosphere.
Yeah, and then you're fine.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, so it's really interesting.
Sounds like ice is the way to go.
Yeah.
Oh my god, so they do have ice now,
Yeah.
and I'm really wondering why you know about all this, which is really weird. I think you have it.
No.
I never check when you have it or not.
I don't.
However, there's only one skill tree in the game that supports ice weapons, and it's the one I'm using. And I don't know if it's good or not, but I'm trying it out. Maybe it's good. But it is true. You can freeze them and then smash them and kill them instantly.
If you freeze them in midair and they fall,
They
do
break.
shatter.
Yeah, some of them break.
That's cool.
Yeah,
cool. That's
depending
cool.
on how high. So yeah, it's pretty interesting.
So I heard like the one thing is like Clapchat's real skill is that he doesn't have to breathe because he's a robot.
Right. So you can use his jumps and all that kind of stuff indefinitely because
Yeah, so you still get ground pounds and stuff too.
Yeah, you can do everything, but you just don't have to breathe. But the thing is that his action skill's so random, right? So when you're alone, you're like, he's meant to be a party support.
It's like, yo, bro, high five, but there's no one there because it's single player.
Yeah. Actually, no. If you use that ability, you just buff yourself. But
okay.
I mean, the thing is that he's supposed to be there for party support. Like all his skill trees are party support.
Okay.
So it's that's what he's there for. So And yeah, depending on who you play, the dialogue changes between you and Jack. It's pretty interesting because he hates Claptrap, so he just like makes fun of Claptrap the whole time. I mean, one of the characters is, you know, she's a lesbian, so if you pick any of the girl characters, she constantly flirts with you. But if you're a guy, she doesn't.
Oh,
so
cool.
yeah, it's interesting. So yeah, I definitely recommend picking it up if you like Borderlands. It is more of the same, but I think this is a worthwhile entry into the series. So it's really, really good.
You played Borderlands 2, right?
I didn't beat it.
Okay.
So I had to watch the ending to figure out what the hell was there, what the hell was going on. So,
Okay.
yeah, I remember playing a lot, and then I just forget what happened. Maybe I just dropped it or something. So, yeah, but I think for this I'm gonna get the season pass since there's gonna be a lot of
Wow.
DLC and whatever.
Wow.
Yeah. So
Going
Yeah.
deep.
I'm going deeps.
I think I played like the first half hour of Borderlands 2, and then I stopped.
Did you? Did
I
you
don't
play
remember
one?
you liking that game.
Did you play one?
Mm-hmm. I thought it was okay.
Yeah, it's just the loot system is kind of weird. Sometimes you get super rewarded. Sometimes you just don't.
I just burned myself out on Borderlands. Like I almost have like 100% of all the trophies, like including DLC.
That's kind of insane.
In one.
Wow.
Yeah.
And I like just burned myself out. By the time 2 came out, I was still playing Borderlands 1.
Really?
Yeah.
So it was that good, or
I really enjoyed Borderlands 1, but I just played so much that when 2 came out, it was just like
So did you even beat 2?
I beat 2. I beat it like twice.
Yeah, but I think it's been a long enough. Has it been a long enough time?
But like I didn't do it like I didn't play
I don't understand this conversation.
Yeah.
It seems like you weren't.
I wasn't
Or
I wasn't
if you
waiting
burned
until
out is
Borderlands
beating
2.
a game twice over.
If you, I was burnt out on one. I beat this game twice.
Yeah, I got to max level.
I'm already burnt out by just even putting the disc in the slot. That's burnout.
Yeah, so
already
like
for
I
me.
don't even want to like I don't have really any interest in playing this one. So
Yeah, but this is. I think this one's
like,
like.
do you think it's different enough?
I
to
think it's
where-
leaps and bounds better than the
Okay.
second one. Yeah.
Is it because they're Australian?
No, it's because everything is just awesome
Okay.
in this one. So,
And
oh, they have
also-
new weapon types, lasers and stuff. So,
Oh,
yeah,
cool.
it's pretty cool.
Cool.
So yeah, that's what I've been doing a lot. Staying up way too late for it. So here we go.
Yay!
Yep.
Toe.
You know, I've been playing games again, guys. I'm proud.
That's good.
Happy.
I'm proud of you.
I actually haven't been playing any Magic for 2 weeks.
Wow.
2 weeks haven't touched
I'm
cardboard.
not proud of you.
Wow.
My body is in withdrawal. I gotta open some packs, man. I got the package.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Scratched
me.
Yeah, well, you've been buying toys like nonstop.
I have.
I have. I don't get the package.
Yeah, man. I've been like itching, like whatever. I'm just gonna spend money online.
Fake money.
That's the way to
I
go.
bought a rat trap.
Another one?
Yeah.
Like the old one?
Not the old one. They made a new one, and I'm like, well, I could buy the one that's in the stores now, or I could buy the Japanese one that has a supposed better paint job.
Wow.
So
Supposed better paint job it is.
it's supposed better paint job, and it's also $10 more than the one here.
And it's in Japanese packaging.
And so I was like, I'll buy that one.
Look at all this kanji.
It's called Rattle.
Rato.
Ratur.
Yeah.
So that was it? That was your whole week?
That was my whole week. I actually been playing way too much.
good.
Wow.
Yeah, man.
I'm glad.
You're coming back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Welcome.
You're welcome.
And then, of course, we're going to go to the King of Games, because, Anthony, I've heard you played a lot of games.
So many games.
Well,
So,
tell us about all your games.
speaking about spending money, like, without rhyme or reason, I bought a Wii U.
Ooh, okay.
So he has all three now, folks.
Well, no, on Tuesday I'll have all 3, because then Sunset Overdrive comes out.
I still can't believe you're so hyped for that game.
It looks really fun. I like you. If someone says like this game is like Tony Hawk at me, like I love Tony Hawk.
Get at me, man.
I'll get at that.
All right, so the Wii U, come on.
So the Wii U, I got the what was it?
Some Mario Brothers
The
edition.
Mario Brothers edition with Super Mario 3D World.
Yeah.
And then I got a Pro controller
Why?
because I don't know. I was in the mood, and then I was like, I don't know. Like I just blanked out, and I went to the register, and I had an extra game, and
You bought the Pro controller?
Yeah.
Do you use it?
Yeah, all the time.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
That thing's battery lasts forever. Like I've been playing it since Tuesday, and it hasn't dropped a bar yet. But so yeah, I bought with the Super Mario. I bought the Pro controller. I bought Monster Hunter.
Mm-hmm.
I bought Beautiful 101.
Okay.
Or sorry, Wonderful 101.
Uh-huh.
And Bayonetta 2.
Uh-huh.
So Super Mario is a game that I didn't think I would enjoy, but I really enjoy. Just because it's a platformer, like I feel like I've evolved beyond platformers. or something. But like they do some really cool stuff in terms of like different takes on classic power-ups, different level design and stuff like that.
Yes.
That just make it really interesting for being in a 3D world. And like just it's great to, like Nintendo can make really great games.
Oh, wait, did you play Galaxy?
I played Galaxy 1, I didn't play 2.
Okay.
And I really like that. This is like it's not. I think the Galaxy 1 is better than this game. Like I really enjoyed the Galaxy.
Because after Galaxy, I couldn't play just standard 2D.
It's like I can't go on planets. Like
Galaxy did some crazy.
They did some crazy stuff, and like that game is like I think that game might be one of the best Mario games.
Yeah.
Period.
Mm-hmm.
But like this one is like
It's
if
solid.
you're constrained to one planet, this one is solid. It is a
Okay.
really good Mario game. You can play as Mario, Luigi, Princess Peach, and Toad, and they all have their different caveats and strengths and weaknesses and stuff.
Uh-huh.
And there's the new cat power, which lets you turn into a cat.
Sweet.
And
10 cats.
You walk on all fours.
Wow.
You say meow. Its attack is like a claw attack, and if you do it in the air, you can dive. So what I've seen now is that speedrunners, this is the thing that breaks the game. Like they will skip whole segments by just diving.
Yeah.
Like they'll be in the air for a whole minute just diving and moving forward.
Yeah.
And until they hit another platform, and then it's like, oh yeah, so he just skipped the whole level,
Yeah.
and here's the flag.
Yeah.
Right, and usually you have to take like a warp block there or something. It's nuts.
Sounds like the cape from Super Mario World.
Yeah, and it just totally breaks it. And there is they actually have like newbie help in this game too. So there was an auto scrolling level where I just kept dying.
Oh.
Right, because in each level they have a stamp you can collect.
Yeah.
For the Miiverse stuff, and they have 3 green stars.
Oh, you have to get 3 stars to get the stamp?
Or the stamp is separate.
Oh.
So there's 4 collectibles in each level. So there's this 1 star that I just couldn't get.
Ah.
Right? And so they have a newbie help where if you die a certain amount of times, I believe it's 5, at the start of the level or at the start of a checkpoint, free power-up appears. It is a white Tanuki suit. You are constantly invincible. Like it's like you have a star forever. And the only way you can die is by falling off the stage.
Sounds good.
Yeah.
Like it?
It's pretty cool. But other than that game's really solid. Then I played Monster Hunter.
It's Monster Hunter.
That's Monster Hunter.
Okay.
Playing online.
Monster Hunter Online.
Yeah,
and better graphics.
Yeah, it's so smooth. Like
I bet
no
it is.
slowdown.
I bet it is.
Then I played Wonderful 101.
Is that the? Now I remember you were hyped on this game for a while.
Yeah. Okay. It was.
So how was it?
It's that game uses everything the Wii U has to offer. Like it uses the dual screens.
So
it uses like the motion stuff, sorta. Like just drawing. You can touch on the screen to do stuff. It is really good at showing the Wii U's strengths, and it is a surprisingly hard game. Like even coming from Platinum. So you're a part of this superhero squad called the Wonderful 101. And so far I've unlocked Wonderful Red and Wonderful Blue. And they're pretty much like a Sentai team. Right? Wonderful Red uses a giant glove, and Wonderful Blue uses a sword.
Yes.
And how it works is that there are 100 people on the team, right? And they are regular. Only certain people are colors, like the strongest of the strong. And then there are other people on the team who are citizens who want to help you. So you give them powers through your pendant, and they become part of your Wonderful 101.
Nice.
But it's only 100 people max. The extra one is you,
Oh wow.
the player.
Oh boy.
Right. Aww. And so... And so you can change up powers by doing different drawings, or so like you can send out your team and you make a line and it makes a sword, so you switch to the sword. If you make a circle, that's the one for the fist, and then you can draw like a triangle, you'll get a hang glider.
Yeah.
And you can do different stuff like that. So it's like part Okami, part Beautiful Joe.
Yeah.
And so there's different fights and stuff, and you have to every time you get hit, you lose part of your team, and you have to go collect them. But the thing is that the enemy can collect them as well. So then their forces get stronger in that battle, so you have more enemies to face and stuff like that. But then after you beat them, you get them back.
Okay.
Right. And so in that sense, it gets hard because like if you're just on a battle and you're just constantly getting hit, like you just got on a string of unlucky hits, you're left with only yourself. And when you only have yourself, you're not able to use these big powers. You're not able to make a sword. You're not able to make a big fist out of the people, and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And it's really fun. There's different things like when you go into buildings, the screen switches down to the gamepad screen, and you're inside the building in the gamepad screen.
Okay.
And you're looking outside the building on the TV and stuff like that. It's just really good. Like I haven't played much of it because Bayonetta 2 came out. That's the other Platinum game, which is really good.
Yep, I bet it is.
They took Bayonetta and like I don't know, any complaint you had about it, like or like they took already like the tight combat from it and they made it even tighter. They made it more interesting with different weapons and different alt fires. You can still attach weapons to your hands and your feet.
Yeah.
So you still have different combinations like that.
Yeah. Wait, I have a question with
okay.
Bayonetta.
Okay.
So this is the game where she uses her hair, right?
Yeah, so she is an Umbran witch, and like, well, I don't know if all Umbran witches do it, but she uses her hair to summon demons.
Okay. I haven't... So, wait, promotional trailers, didn't she get a haircut?
She does have a haircut.
So how did they explain that?
She just got a haircut.
No, like her powers with her hair.
I think it's just magic.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Never mind.
I think it's just magic.
They just
so like
gloss over. They just needed a character design. Okay.
So in the first game, Bayonetta had the long hair and Jean had short hair.
Yeah.
So now in this game, Jean has long hair and Bayonetta has short hair. She has like a nice trendy bob cut going on. Right, but her suit is still made out of the rest of her hair. Like it's still like you'll see on the model, it still connects up to her head. But it's just that the main hairstyle is just it's like a modern
like
girl
the
style.
Rest of the hair is the suit.
Yeah, the rest of the hair is your suit. And then
why are we talking? Okay.
Then when you summon demons, you don't create demons out of your hair. You summon them from hell. Your hair envelops the demon so you can tame it, and then make it do what you want. All right. So in this game, what happens is that one of your demons, you summon a demon to do a finisher, and it gets loose.
Oh.
That's what this game is
It
about?
breaks free from the hair. And so
that's the entire point of the game?
It smokes Jean.
Is that why your hair is cut?
No. Your hair you got a trendy haircut from the beginning.
Perfect.
So what happens is that you're doing the stuff, the demon gets free, and you're fighting with Jean, and you're about to get hit by this demon who's like, I guess, resents you for making you control him.
For enveloping it in hair.
Yeah. So Jean pushes you out of the way.
Yeah.
She gets hit instead. It separates her soul from her body, and then she gets dragged to hell. So you have to go to a mountain called the Fluval Vendor or Flubal Vendor.
Wait, what gets dragged to hell? The soul?
Jean, the soul of Jean gets dragged to hell.
But you still have her body.
You still have her body. And so
okay,
they're keeping her in some sort of witch thing.
Okay.
And so you go to this mountain, which turns out is the entrance to either heaven or hell, to Paradiso or Inferno. And you have to go to Inferno to save Jean's soul.
Okay.
And so you know, and usually in the first Bayonetta game, you went to Paradiso and you fought angels and you collected halos and stuff. So now you're kind of enemy of both sides because the balance of power is shifting for some reason, right? And you meet some new characters along the way,
right?
And you get new powers, new weapons, a bunch of different stuff. Some weapons have the same properties as old weapons. Like if you remember in Bayonetta 1, there were these claws, and you can either have lightning claws or fire claws, and you can change the element freely. So now there's these two I guess they're like tonfas almost.
Okay.
But they have ice and fire, and you can switch them. So there's like similar things like that. You can get dual swords instead of a single sword. I haven't gotten to any of the bonus Nintendo stuff yet. But overall, it plays like a lot of a tighter Bayonetta, if that was even possible. And
apparently it is.
Yeah, apparently it is. And it's buying this Wii U, I enjoyed this purchase way more than my PS4. Every single game I've touched so far on the Wii U, like so 4 games and 4 games compared to the PS3 or PS4, has been amazing on the Wii U. And then like all the stuff that is supposed to be good on the PS4 is kind of whatever.
Yay. Well, to be fair, you bought The Last of Us, which you already knew.
Was amazing, right? So
I told you Metal Gear would suck.
Metal Gear's fine. It doesn't suck. It's meh.
we all know how I feel about Destiny.
Destiny sucks.
And what was the last game you got?
Infamous Second Son.
I already told you that wasn't going to be very good.
It wasn't very good.
Yeah, I'm telling you right now, Sunset Overdrive is not going to be good.
It's gonna be good.
Here we go.
But man, so like, I don't know. My recommendation, if you're gonna buy a current gen console, like buy a Wii U. I think Nintendo has like the best lineup or the most fun for me at least.
I think you have to wait until the end of November.
Yeah, or like early 2014, like a whole bunch of stuff's coming, or 15. Sorry.
No, because I think between Call of Duty and Assassin's Creed, some big racing game, and some
I don't know. I'm not looking forward to Assassin's Creed.
I'm not saying for you. I'm just saying
just for people.
You're saying you're giving your opinion to people. I'm like, yeah. I think you have to wait till the end of November to see.
Yeah, true. That's God damn your logic. But yeah, it's crazy. The one thing with Bayonetta 2 though is that they've amped up the scale of a lot of battles. So, while the battles in Bayonetta 1 were very flashy, they were still on a human-sized scale. While this one is like you're battling a Lumen Sage, and so he can summon people from heaven while you summon demons from hell. And so while you're battling on him, they also summoned your two big demons in the background, and they're punching each other depending on how the battle's going between you two.
All right, yeah, I heard about this. Yeah,
they have a lot of underwater stuff, so they play with a lot of underwater stuff. Like I was surfing on a part of a church while fighting a dragon. The first level you fight on a fighter jet flying through the air and like flying through a city and stuff, and you're just blowing up people, jumping from bridges, destroying buildings. Like the scale is a lot bigger than Bayonetta 1.
Sounds like anime.
And, it becomes very anime. But there are certain situations where what's going on in the background becomes very distracting to what's happening.
So you can't really make out what's going on?
Yeah, so there was one battle with the Lumen Sage where just the color palettes that were going on in the background kind of blended in with like his warnings for attacks. Because when people attack, they usually shine. And they're like, oh, you can dodge now and stuff. So they kind of blended in, so you don't really see an attack coming, or you don't know when to dodge and stuff like that. But that was only one battle out of the 7 chapters I've played so far. So it's a very minor thing.
Okay.
But everything looks super cool. The other thing is like this game seems to have less of maybe a cinematic budget, maybe, or just of a budget in general. So in Bayonetta 1, there's a lot of cutscenes. There's like full motion. People walking around, like even if it's just between two people talking to each other, right? It would be full motion. They're walking around, like being their characters. Yeah. While in this one, they use more of this gimmick they had in the first one, where they use stills, and they have stills of 3D models, and they would zoom in, and then they would go to another character, and then they'd be in a different pose for the whole time they're talking. Oh. And then switch over and be in a different pose for the whole time they're talking. Oh. And stuff like that. So they use that a lot, like a significant amount.
That's weird.
So it's like they put a lot of
That's very like 90s.
Yeah, it is. They put a lot of their stuff, it seems, into the gameplay rather than the cutscene aspect and storytelling and stuff like that. It's fine. I noticed it, like, because what used to be just like a cool gimmick, like a one-off thing when you go to and enter the shop, is now a main way of telling the story. And there are still full motion video cutscenes, but like they're a lot shorter and they're very few and far between. Yeah. Okay. But Bayonetta 2 is fucking great.
This is your game of the year?
I'm not far enough to even say that, but it's really good.
I heard this game has a baby mode.
It does. Well, the first game also had a baby mode.
Oh, did it?
It's easy mode.
And this is, you can just mash A?
Yeah, so it's a one-button mode.
Oh, this sounds perfect.
Yeah, so what happens is that you just press A. Oh. And it auto-converts for you, it auto-dodges for you, it walks for you.
Really?
Yeah. So if you just want to be like, I want to see all the craziness that could happen, you just go, A.
Sounds like a way to play. I should have bought that on the Flash.
But yeah, it's cool. Yeah, the first one has it too. I don't know if it's like as good as this one. Like maybe they perfected it more. Yeah. But I remember in combos, like you can just straight up press A forever.
Damn, now I regret not buying it. The first one.
You just wanted to auto combo through the game, see what?
Yeah,
the story's fun. Makes no sense.
Of course not, but things were gonna happen.
Yeah, things were gonna happen on screen, and stuff was gonna look pretty.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, I think it was like $325 on that PSN flash
Oh,
sale.
really?
Yeah.
Man, you should have got it.
Because I was gonna buy that and Mirror's Edge again. Because Mirror's Edge was like $2.
$3.25.
Yeah.
Well, Bayonetta 1.
Yeah, one.
Oh, man, I should have gotten it too.
Yeah. Oh, that's the other thing. So Bayonetta 2 on the Wii U comes with Bayonetta 1.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. So in the North American version, it comes on disc. So.
Oh yeah. Wait, Wii U games are like $65, right?
Yeah. So this one was like a current gen console price. It was $64.99.
Okay.
But it comes with Bayonetta 1. It also comes with Bayonetta 2.
I
It comes with Bayonetta 2. Also comes with Bayonetta 1. Sorry.
I hope so.
That was
the cover
backwards.
says 2.
Yeah, that was backwards. It also comes with Bayonetta 1, and Bayonetta 1 has a lot of like just enhancements over the first.
Does it?
Yeah, or over the original release, and it also comes with a lot of the exclusive Nintendo costumes.
Right. Yeah. I remember seeing those.
And then there's actually like a lot of cool Nintendo nods. There's like there's an option I unlocked to change the halos.
Yeah.
So when you kill angels and halos appear, instead you can make it so that rupees appear, like from Zelda.
Oh.
Yeah. And stuff like that, and like it's cool. There's a lot of Nintendo stuff.
Sounds cool.
Yeah, there's some pretty big Nintendo stuff. I accidentally spoiled for myself, but it was an accident. But yeah, it was cool. It's a really 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 good game.
Well, that's good to hear. I'm glad you like your Wii U.
I do. And then yesterday, I went to the All About Sex show in Toronto.
Nice.
It's a convention.
Is this because of the discussion we had last week?
No, so
How much money did you drop
$0
on the okay?
So my friend is an accountant and his client was the convention.
Yeah.
So they gave him like 10 free tickets. And he's like, "Yo, let's go to this thing."
Yeah.
So like it's got things you kind of would expect at this kind of convention, at like a sex convention.
Yeah.
So a lot of self-pleasure objects you may buy. There's books, DVDs of the sort. But there was also like live shows. So like I saw a burlesque show.
Yeah.
And there's also panels.
Neat.
Where like porn stars and like people who are doctors, or like someone had her PhD in sex apparently.
Yeah.
And like they would teach you like human body stuff. Like one lady had an hour-long panel on female ejaculation.
Yeah.
And like it was like a straight up science lesson, like a biology lesson.
Mm-hmm.
It was pretty cool. But like, man, there's some weird stuff at these things.
What are you talking about?
We bought our friend a joke gift because it was her birthday. It was anal ring toss. So you get a thing that you put in your butt, and then a rod comes out, and you play ring toss on your partner's butt.
Yeah.
And there's like other weird stuff like that.
Mm.
And like, it's all these things I didn't know about. It's weird.
That's very surprising coming from you.
Yeah. What?
That's very surprising.
It's all these things I didn't know about. But like, it was weird. Like, we were like the youngest people there. It was a lot of like married couples.
Yeah.
And like just people who have you've seen them. They're like in a relationship for a long time.
Oh.
And it's like maybe they need some to spice it up. Maybe I don't know.
Okay.
But it was a pretty interesting experience.
Would you go back?
I would never pay for it. The weird thing was that how similarly it was set up to something like an Anime North.
All conventions are the same at some level.
Yeah, it was so weird. I was just like, whoa, there's just like storefronts and booths. It's like exactly like Anime North, but instead of manga, it's dildos.
I'm telling you, all conventions are the same at some point.
It's just different stuff in it.
Yeah.
Yeah. You could get, if you wanted to spend $8 on a hot dog, you can get a corn dog shaped like a penis.
And
It's
did
called
you?
No.
Oh.
But it was called the cock dog.
Fantastic.
So that was cool.
Yeah, I bet you thought that was cool.
It was pretty cool.
Good.
Yeah, and that was my
Get yourself a dick pump?
I didn't see any. The weirdest thing I saw was it was a 25-pound torso that you could just do it with. It was only a torso.
Who was it sculpted after?
I don't know.
Did you get yourself sculpted?
Can you? Is that a thing?
Of course you can! You want to get yourself, get yourself a little sculpture and give it to a present to a special lady?
How do you know all this, Vince?
How do I not know all
Are
this?
you part of the sex industry and we just don't know about it?
everything.
Are you actually
You
just
know
like...
all of the things.
When I don't research science because it's not practical knowledge. I can't use that in the real world. So that's why I look up all the stuff that I can use.
Like molding your penis.
In the event that you need a creative gift idea for Valentine's Day.
These are facts.
These are facts.
Mm-hmm. Of course, you can also do the lady side too.
Can you really?
Mm-hmm.
Whoa. Oh, I did see fleshlights.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it was modeled after.
Yeah. After your favorite hero.
They had an Avatar one, like the blue people Avatar.
Oh, delicious.
Yeah, there's of course everyone has their own sort of fetishes.
Yeah. So yeah, that was an experience.
It's a worthwhile experience.
It was I'm glad I went. I would never pay for it.
It's always good to expose yourself to new things.
It is. It's very good.
Wouldn't you agree, Blavin?
I totally do, and I didn't think that Anthony would go into such detail. It seems like he did a lot. It seems like he had an amusement park for you that day.
They had a.
It's like, man, we went on rides.
They had a like a main stage where like every hour something would happen. So like that's where I saw the burlesque show, and then there was also a male stripping show.
Ooh,
Yeah, and yo, guess what song they played?
Pony.
Yeah, they played Pony. So I was like, man, where's Blavin?
Were they good at it?
This guy was like the most cut dude I've ever seen with my eyes.
Well, yeah. Why would you not
Like
want to watch?
he had
his
jeans tight, but they were also purposely low on the waist, so you could see the V. And
so
like
he had low-rise jeans.
yeah, it was crazy. He had no belt, and then he got like the whole thing. Like some random girl in the audience, he just picked and did like a strip show for her, and like whipped out his donger.
Good for him.
Yeah, and he like it was crazy.
Good for him.
He must have been pumping because that thing was.
Was it massive?
That thing was no joke.
Were you terrified?
I was like, if I was in front of it,
Yeah.
maybe.
See, like, when you're a girl, right, you're like, yeah, okay. Bigger's better, right? And then you meet that, and you're like, are you like, I don't know anymore? Are you like...
Maybe it's not
It's just
better.
hissing at you?
Yeah, or you just like, okay, yeah, I'm gonna do it, yeah.
Like, oh, God.
Like, accept the challenge.
Yeah. Because you're like, yeah, of course you want the big one, yeah. And then it comes at you, and you're like, maybe.
That's just a zucchini.
How do you guys know this?
Talk to a girl.
He had a lot of moves. He could make that thing move in ways, like, from one angle to move in a
Take
different
pointers.
angle.
Write it down.
He did the helicopter.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
He did the helicopter.
He's talking about his dick.
I was thinking about something else, yeah.
No, he did the helicopter.
Okay.
It was a weird show.
And you watched the whole thing?
We watched the whole thing as a unit. We were in it together.
G-Unit.
It's a nice even group of girls and boys, so it didn't seem too gay, but it's good stuff.
Nice.
It's good.
I now know what to do in terms if I ever have to strip for something.
You're here first, Anthony. Guys,
Offering up
Anthony
stripping
is if you want to book him, call the show.
Email the show.
I did do it the other weekend.
Oh yeah, he
so-
stripped in a bar.
I did.
Didn't you tell the story already?
Did I?
Did
I don't think so. It happened just last week.
Yeah.
Oh, never mind. You stripped.
It happened right. What?
Like you actually stripped.
Not.
No, yeah,
for-
before you convinced some girls you were a stripper.
Yeah, I convinced some
Oh,
girls.
okay.
But what happened was it was my friend's birthday, and she said I should sing Pony before Magic Mike, and I was like, okay, fine. So I sang it, but then I just did a little show in the front, in the front of the karaoke bar.
He took off his sweater.
I did.
Were you wearing a shirt?
Yes.
Yeah. Oh yeah. But like, oh man, the old ladies love that stuff.
Old church ladies, like
Old church
ladies who their karaoke pick was like Ave Maria.
Yeah, but back in the day, those old church ladies, they were some hot, fine young women.
They were sinning till the break of dawn.
Just remember that, okay?
Just remember that.
Next time you meet that old lady who's trying to cross the street, just remember back in her prime,
She was a fox.
she was a fox.
Thanks, Vince.
And she still retains those memories.
She's probably thinking about it when you're crossing the street, like the strapping young man is helping me cross the street.
Yeah.
Damn.
There was a time when I would just take the strapping young man across the street, but whatever.
Whatever.
But of course, Vince is like, nah, dog. I don't have time for this.
No, I don't. Sorry.
Well, you can't walk across the street yourself?
Yeah.
I'm out.
Sorry.
You knocked the walker
You
off.
knock her over.
You're costing me money. Get out of my way.
Pow!
I just lost $5.
So yeah, buy a Wii U, and if you're of age, maybe check out a sex show for free. It's pretty cool.
Yeah. Or
Unreal,
Yeah.
this show.
to just get a little taste, go to your nearest sex store.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, true.
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 Talk
True.
to the
Loiter.
employee.
Yeah, talk to the employee.
Loiter around,
Later.
hang out.
They're always happy to tell you about things you don't know about.
That's it. That's all I do.
That's our show.
Yep, that is our show.
Yeah, you know where to find us on the world, right, guys?
Oh God, don't ask me again. I
I
don't
won't
know.
ask you.
TNI. Do I say the same thing every time?
Yeah, you do.
Damn it! Is it not? Didn't we used to start with TNIB
We
at
did.
letters?
We did.
TNIB.letters
Oh,
at gmail.com.
dot letters. I always say at letters.
I don't know if we don't have our own domain that's like at letters.
At
that'd
letters.
be crazy.
We should get an email that's
At letters?
At letters.
Email at letters.com.
Yeah.
That'd be the best.
Oh man.
Oh man,
I'm sure we would get the best.
We could do it. We could host it through like Bell or something. I don't know.
that's funny.
It wouldn't say at letters, would it?
Yeah. So like you know how you get a business email? This is like your
Oh,
business
right.
name. So you could have
Yeah.
it say whatever you want. It doesn't have to be. You can get your own
I
domain
wonder if it's taken.
at letters.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Like email at letters.
Email at letters. Probably. It's got to be.
I'm gonna email that one.
Email at letters.
Yeah.
Yo, what are you guys?
Yo, so who this?
Anyways, yeah. Google.com, search field TNIAB or Three Nerds in a Basement.
Or if you just want to skip Google altogether, your address bar is the Google search bar.
Exactly. And thanks to the magic of technology, you don't even have to finish typing. Autocomplete will do the work for you.
Because you searched us so many times.
Exactly. If you're on YouTube, leave a comment below. We'd love to hear from you.
As long as it's not just like F you because you thought we were pirating a movie for you.
No, those ones are the best. Those are the best. Yeah. And that's it.
All right.
Thanks for listening.
Till next week.
Bye-bye.